Assalamualaikum and good evening, Doctor. So our group will talk about the study of bank system using discrete event simulation. So this is our group member, which is group 2. First, Nur Izian binti Zulkifli, 264823. Second, Muhammad Amir Daniel bin Abdul Rahman, 265564. And I, Nur Alia Najiha bintu Ripin, 264333.
Introduction for a study of bank system using discrete event simulation. A simulation model has been developed using Arena software version 14.5 to simulate and create animation of the services provided by the bank to visualize and get the idea about the flow of the customers in the bank to get their account transactions through the counter services, which is automated teller machines ATM, cash deposit machine CDM, check deposit machine CQM, and bank transactions through the machine services, which is Teller 1 for business accounts, Teller 2 and Teller 3 for general accounts, and Teller 4 is only open when there are more than 10 customers in total waiting in queues in Teller 1, Teller 2, and Teller 3. This study seeks to examine the average and maximum length in each queue of the counter services and machine services, the average and maximum time in each queue of the counter services and machine services, and the total number of customers completely served by the bank. Validation of model. The validation process was conducted to examine the accuracy of the model as compared to the real system. To do so, the customer successfully gets served at bank and maximum waiting time in QCDM was selected as the measure of model validity. In this respect, the actual customer successfully gets served at the bank, which is 50 customers, was compared to the customer successfully gets served at bank obtained in 5 replications of the simulation model, which is 49 customers. The traditional comparison between these two values shows an acceptable difference, which is 2%, which establishes the validity of the simulated model. For the actual maximum waiting time in QCDM, which is 3.34 minutes, was compared to the maximum waiting time in QCDM obtained in 5 replications of the simulation model, which is 0.3332 minutes. The traditional comparison between these two values shows an acceptable difference, which is 9%, which establishes the validity of the simulated model.
My name is Muhammad Rahman. This is test system using discrete simulation analysis. As a conclusion, the average total number of customers successfully processed in the bank system is 49 customers. For a type of customer, an average of 36 customers were successfully getting served by counter service. Meanwhile, for the type 2 customer, an average of 25 customers were successfully getting served by machine services, which proves that many customers choose machine services such as ATM, CDM, and CPF. At counter services, the customer have to wait for an average of 0.8063 minutes per customer in queue, while at the machine services, the customer have to wait for an average of 0.4367 minutes per customer in queue. This shows that the machine services are working effectively in serving the customers as they did not have to queue for a long time. On average, the type 1 customers spend a total time of 6.5949 minutes per customer in bank system. Meanwhile, the type 2 customers spend a total time of 5.0904 minutes per customer in the bank system, which shows that type 2 customers did not have to wait for quite a long time compared to the type teller one counter, the customers have to wait for an average of 2.1161 minutes per customer in queue. Meanwhile, at teller 2 and teller 3 counters, the customer have to wait for an average of 0.467 minutes per customer in queue. This justifies that teller 2 and teller 3 counters are working efficiently in serving the customer as they did not have to wait for quite a long time to be served by the tellers. Last but not least, as we can see from the table, for banking machine services, ATM1 utilization is busy for only 3.2%. ATM2 utilization is busy for 17.06%. CDM utilization is busy for only 9.08%, and CKM utilization is busy for only 4%. Meanwhile, for counter services, Teller 1 counter is busy for only 3.59%. Teller 2 counter busy for 17.36%. Teller 3 counter is busy for 16.03%. And Teller counter 4 is not busy at all because this counter only open when there are more than 10 customers in total waiting for in queues in Teller 1, 2, 3, and 3.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Alia Najah binti Ripin 264333. So the conclusion is through this study an attempt was made to improve the service quality of a branch of a bank by constructing a computer-based simulation model. The simulation model proved its capability in investigating different configuration alternatives without imposing the cost of physical change. The computer-based simulation model was constructed using Arena software based on the data and conceptual model related to the current configuration of the bank under study. After validation and verification of the model, different alternatives were suggested and their output data were compared. This helped us to develop a model for bank system efficiently and smooth management. This model was developed to make it easier for the operator to run the system that has been arranged to give a good effect. That's all from us. Thank you.